Good morning. Good morning. What's going on, fam? Let me switch these screens up real quick. We get this going. Hope you guys are having a good morning, good Friday, all that good shit going on. It is seeing some message I got over here. It is the happening. We're about to see what's going down. I guess it's I don't know what time that shit's supposed to go down, but I mean it's all over the timeline. It's definitely taken over most of the attention, which that to me leaves room for opportunity. A lot of liquidity is going to be moving over to BTC for the runes and to be in preparation for that. The thing that I'm doing is staying away from that, and I'm going to kind of just sit on my hands for right now, see how it works out, make sure everything works. I mean, I'm sure they've tested it, they stress tested it and stuff like this, but you're going to have so many people trying to get, first mover advantage. You're going to have a lot of people trying to get in position. And the thing that I'm thinking is like, there's going to be pullbacks, there's going to be opportunity, there's going to be new things that drop. I'm not rushing to get in. I also believe that there will be a pullback on Bitcoin. So I'm looking at it like, all right, let me look where everybody else isn't looking. Let me see if I can run up some of these conditional plays with the Bitcoin, like Pups, Runes, so on and so forth. And I know that Pups has like a one-to-one kind of offering for what they have. You guys got to look into that. I can get on their account and kind of look into it closer. But yeah, there's going to be so much hype and attention to that. And if you look at rule number one, it's usually buy the rumor, sell the news. Like there's a couple friends of mine that were talking about how bullish they were on runes and all of this shit. They bought into it. Well, it ran up to like 0.8 something. Well, then it's come down to 0.7. They sold both of them, and like they literally were talking about it for like 2 or 3 weeks straight, and then they sold, and they're like, haha, I sold mine. I'm like, yeah, dog. Like people were following you or at least looking at what you're doing, thinking like, hey man, this guy's been in this space for a minute. And like to see him sell like that, it's like, damn, what else has he done that with? That's something that you got to take mental notes of and just kind of watch people. I'm not saying that people are out here trying to take advantage of you and it's their money to make that move. I'm just saying if you're chasing or you follow somebody and they're getting into it, they likely have already got into it. They're not just getting in like you are. You are now actually potentially for them being your friend or your follower, whatever the case is, or somebody else down the road. If you like to play, you have conviction on it. Aside from that, that probably doesn't matter. If your long-term vision on runes is a good outlook, then again, that probably isn't going to matter. For me, I'm establishing all of my positions where people really are not putting all of their attention, where I'm seeing liquidity kind of move away a little bit and taking advantage of that. I'm following it. I'm 100% seeing, what's going on, but I'm going to take my time to kind of position myself there. I think Ethereum has a bunch of plays since a lot of things are down there, and I think that Solana still has a lot of opportunity. All of these coins that are on the top trending, whatever, like you can find pullbacks like that last little flash crash kind of thing we had, not crash, but pullback. There was a great chance to get into everything. There's still opportunities. Like right now, Pups, like you had this dip down here to 30, 40 some bucks and people freaking out and selling off and like saying that, the world's coming to an end. I just sat back and I was like, well, fuck it. If I was buying it at like 52, 53, I might as well buy it at 39, 40, something like that. So I'm just loading the bag with that. And some of the people I follow, they're doing the same thing. So I was like, all right, work. I just see a lot of congestion in this area. It's come up, it's come down. It's bounced off here a couple times. It's making higher, very, very slightly higher lows. I mean, it's kind of hard to see it, but it is looking like it's going up. With everything going on, you might see this crash, you might see it come down. Overall, I think Pups is going to be a good play, especially with the thing that they got to get the 1-to-1 or 1-to-100. Whatever the case is with that, I haven't looked into the details too much. But yeah, I mean, I know people were talking about this all the way back here in like the cents, even all the way back here, way, way further back. This is just a trade for me, not a long term. It's something that I was looking at. I'm up pretty good right now, but yeah, we'll just watch the market and see how it goes, and probably leave a little bit in there if I decide to take the profits off there and move to something else. Like I said, I think there will be a pullback after the halving, like typically we see. But yeah, let me show you the Pups chart real quick, just so you can see that. And then I'm gonna get into the headlines to go through everything else, the top prices and all that kind of good stuff. So bear with me. Oh wait, I forgot all about this. I got this new button. Where's it at? All right, let me share this with you. And again, guys, this is Beat Broker. It's got some great content, always brings out good stuff here. So I like to revisit this daily. I check my emails, but you guys can subscribe to this as well and get it on your email. But let's take a look at this real quick and see what the updates and the news is today. All right, let's read the top article and we'll break it down, see what we got. So Bitcoin's price has seen significant volatility due to the development in the Israel-Iran front, dropping below 60,000 before rebounding to 65,000. After reports of no imminent retaliation from Iran, altcoins like TON and ICP have also experienced fluctuations, but are mostly in the green. Bitcoin's recent movements include a drop to the multi-week lows near 59,500 and a subsequent surge to 6,500. Despite this, Bitcoin remains up 5% in the past day, with a market cap nearing 1.2 or 1.3 trillion and dominance over altcoins at 51.7%. Other altcoins, including ETH, Sol, TON, ICP, have shown volatility, but are mostly up, contributing to a total crypto market cap increase of about 100 billion to 2.43 trillion, which is fucking crazy. I'm just gonna check my notes. I had something written down with, I don't know what to say, but that's insane. But I think it goes up. I think we have a lot more room to run with that. So yeah, we'll just wait and see till that comes. But let's see if there's anything we want to take a look at. I think it sticks out to me. The Thomas partnership with UFC. That could be something. Short pump probably, but getting Islam Makhachev. There's a lot of people that support that guy in the UFC. Mosciano is requesting bonus in Bitcoin. That's fucking smart. All right, so look, man, I said this before. When you start seeing professional athletes asking for their paychecks in Bitcoin, we're 100% back. But at the same time, you got to start thinking, like, what is my move? How am I going to operate during this? Am I going to be taking like, you got to think, what is your goal here now? Like, what are you really trying to do? Are you trying to get to $100,000 like net worth? 150, like, what is the goal here? And you got to make moves that are going to make that happen. There's going to be risks that you're going to have to take. There's going to be places where you fuck up tremendously bad. But like, when you start seeing this kind of shit, you see people's parents saying like, hey, I'm thinking about putting, 10 grand into crypto. What should I put it into? We're at that point where this is going to go ballistic. I'm seeing it all over Instagram, Facebook, TikTok. All of my content on TikTok is performing better it is than anything else, to be honest with you, on any other platform. But we are growing in every single area, which shows me that there's a overwhelming interest in crypto, way more than we have seen. It's going to be even fucking bigger because we're seeing at peak bull right now. This is basically like the first leg up. We had that little bit of a pullback. Now here we are. So that's very interesting to see. Most of this stuff is going to be about Bitcoin, the halving clock, the estimated time remaining, yada, yada, yada. Predicted date is today at 5:48. How cool would have been if it was 4:20 at 4:20? But we'll see what happens. We'll see how this goes. 12 hours, 56 minutes from when he posted this at like, I don't know, crack of dawn in the morning. But let's see. Fear and Greed Index, all of that good stuff. You guys can listen to the spaces and catch up on that. I'm not going to go through all of this stuff. I really just kind of look at the Solana stuff and the stuff that kind of gets my interest. If you don't like it, you can look at whatever you want to. But definitely subscribe to it because, look how much great shit is in here. This is kind of interesting. Sony and Microsoft integration of blockchain, particularly NFTs, into PlayStation, Xbox games heralds a significant shift in gaming. Players gain true ownership of in-game assets, facilitating transparent trading and the potential of real-world earnings. This move is poised to drive mainstream adoption of Web3 gaming, offering players deeper engagement and investments in virtual worlds while signaling a shift towards a more decentralized gaming industry. Doodle Devils are probably one of my favorite examples, just because I work for them and I'm definitely going to show the shit out of them for anything else. That's just the way this goes. But we're working on a play-to-earn game. It's basically like Mario. You'll be able to use it first on Android and eventually on iPhones. They're working with Turt, developing the first meme coin game that's been out. Somebody else is probably going to say, oh, they actually got this one. I really don't fucking care. It's on Solana. I'm talking about this. The guy said it. I'm not making this stuff up. I'm reiterating this guy's words from Turk. These are some of the players from Super Team UK. In the Turk Coin TRT, we've covered it numerous times. We had the Space Live, kind of letting that play through. And I also work with Dean, so I know him as well. He's not going to be rugging anybody, and he is going to be grinding to make this thing work. Having a couple hiccups along the way, developing a game basically from him learning how to like code and develop and build from YouTube videos, and then meeting with Super Team UK at this point. So I've been following the gaming part. I know that Easy was a huge advocate of like looking and following gaming meta, and here we are. Sony's starting to look into it, or has been looking into it. Something that you need to take in mind. I've talked about this fucking 100 times. Crossman has been working with so many big players in the outside of what we know as Web3, the mainstream guys, the big money, all of that kind of stuff. Like Crossman has been in working with them. Like this new token extension giving private access and protocols on a token. Like there's so many things that are going on, but everybody's paying attention to like meme coins, retarded shit, like what's making money. And I don't blame you, but you guys should really be in positions and finding time for your day to do your own research kind of thing and look through this stuff. Follow that rabbit hole down there. Be like, what's going on? Why is the gaming? What is powering the gaming? So that should be your goal. Like, all right, if gaming is becoming a big thing on blockchain, what is the token? What is the builder? What is the program? Where can I go find out about Web3 gaming? And that would be a great start. I would start at, if Web3 gaming is something you're interested in, there's an internship with the Doodle Devils that you can go into and start talking and completely get a free internship. No paid anything. You just become part of the team. You learn to build. You enter hackathons and all that kind of stuff. I personally wanted to do it, but I'm also really busy, so like I'm not even going to school right now. I took a semester off so I could focus on the market, so it doesn't really make sense for me to, split that time up. I've got too much going on. But if you guys are interested, you trying to make a Web3 career change, or at least look into the opportunity of it, and gaming sounds fun, start looking into this shit now. If Sony's looking into it, that means there's going to be jobs coming down the pipeline, not just some guy that's going to send you some crypto or NFTs or some dumb shit like that. Like, we're a real fucking job. I've been looking into careers because finding work within our community is pretty damn hard unless you know somebody that knows somebody and like they got something that works, produce money, yada yada yada. It's like I've worked for a multi-million-dollar fucking protocol and I got paid $100 or a month. So I don't really trust some of the top dogs in this company. It's very much greed driven here, and I only know from experience. So I've been actually looking to source myself to real companies, real places that like are not just this project in NFTs. I don't think that there isn't opportunity. I just think it's dicey, and when the well dries up, you might not hear from them. They might not tell you you're getting paid or you're not getting paid. Like, it's just, you got to be careful in this space when you're trying to go full-time Web3. I should probably have a whole space about this, a whole conversation about this. But I mean, we saw what happened with that sandbar thing that was supposed to be like classified ads or like job recruitment. I don't know, something to do with like your skill set in Web3 and jobs and stuff like that. And that kind of just phased out. I haven't heard one or seen anything about it in weeks or months at this point. So what I'm saying is, you got to know somebody that's going to help you get the foot in there. You got to be kissing people's asses to like make sure nobody's getting rubbed the wrong way. Some of the shit I say, people are like, I don't know if I want to work with them, but like, I don't fucking lie. I'll give you the receipts. So like, if you want somebody that's loyal, true, and going to fight for you, that's who you got there. You want somebody that's just going to kiss your ass and say yes to everything. That's a lot of the other people. And I'm never going to be that. I'm going to find the right spot in the right place when it comes. And at that, I mean, the other thing is, man, like, fucking get it on your own. Don't wait for somebody else to give you that opportunity. Go get it. Go figure it out. Like, this market gives you all the opportunity in the world. And if you're not taking advantage of that, you're waiting for a job. You're still in the mindset, getting stuck into a 9-to-5 type thing, capped at that. I just want additional income. I just want other streams. I want other places for it to come in there. So let's take a look at Saitama real quick. And sorry for the complete tangent, but it's some good shit. I'm being dead ass serious. Like, $3 a day for a month to do anything is fucking absolutely stupid. I'm going to show you a way that you probably get more money by just farming something and using your or letting it use your unused bandwidth. So keep that in consideration. There are ways to like get this shit so you don't get fucked. Saitama, a rapidly growing cryptocurrency platform. Saitama was back around in 2021, and that was getting eyes from stock investors and shit like that when shit was popping off. So this could pop off and like go crazy. It's an OG dog coin when it comes down to 2021 now, because I mean we're 2024. It has an out sponsorship deal with UFC fighter Islam Makhachev. Makhachev, currently ranked number 4 in the UFC lightweight division, will serve as an ambassador for Saitama. And he's going to get paid a shit ton of money. Probably has no idea what fucking cryptocurrency is. Might not even ever talk about it. But if people see him wearing the gear, they'll be like, "Yeah, Saitama going to the moon." So just be really careful with that. Might not ever do anything beneficial. It's something to watch though. The partnership aims to connect the UFC fans globally and promote the benefits of cryptocurrency. If you look at UFC, they got VeChain, they got fucking Crypto.com. They'll use anything they can. They'll fucking use. They're their business out here to make money. They are not here to make sure that your coins pump. So do not be fucking stupid and follow the lead here. They are already in bed with these guys. So like you are after the fact. If you don't have exposure, you have to be careful about that. You have to understand that. And the whales are going to scoop up everything on the bottom first, and you're going to be taking off of what they're eating on now. Just keep that in mind. That's how this shit works. Like if Deep Brokers were, giving us this info, that means it's already out there for thousands, millions of other people. And from here, us and the 34 people and whoever else watches this will see this too. So it's like you're getting it down the lane, especially on like you guys know how this shit works. I got to get into it anymore. Then Renato Moiciano, winner of UFC 300, made headlines by requesting 300,000 bonus in Bitcoin. Fucking baller ass move. He knows what he's talking about. The other guy may not know what he's talking about. He's getting a deal. This guy's requesting the Bitcoin. Do you understand the difference there? That's fucking G status right there, in my opinion. While UFC has agreement for Bitcoin payments with select fighters, Moiciano's request highlights the growing interest in cryptocurrency within the sports world and potential implications for mainstream adoption. Again, mainstream adoption is probably not going to come, but mainstream getting into it is probably going to come more and more. We heard during the NFL, or in the NFL during 2021, during that fall, where people were like, a lot of the players were requesting their paychecks and their their game checks in Bitcoin. A lot of those guys are doing it, and a lot of them got fucked. They were bitching about that, but it's like, yo, you fucking got into something you just didn't know. Like, you got into it when it hit mainstream. You're late. Like all of these dogs in these spaces, they're dumping on your asses. Like, but let's see. I'm not even looking at this. I care less about Meta. Bitcoin's fourth mining rewards having approaches. Goldman Sachs warns against relying too heavily in the past cycles, having cycles for price predictions, while previous halvings were followed by price appreciation. Macroeconomic landscape differs significantly from today's environment. Interest rates were low. The money supply growth was high during previous halvings, fostering risk-taking behavior. Currently, interest rates are higher, which may impact Bitcoin's performance post-halving. Despite this, Bitcoin has rallied significantly this year, largely driven by inflows into US-based spot exchange-traded funds, ETFs. Some analysts believe that usual post-halving surge has already occurred, potentially leading to a sell-the-news pullback. That's kind of what I think. We'll see what happens. Goldman suggests that BTC medium-term outlook depends on the uptake of ETFs, emphasizing the supply-demand dynamic and continued demand for BTC ETFs as primarily determinants for spot price action. What that means is be fucking careful. This shit could pull back, and the best thing that we have to look forward to if it pulls back, because they're going to be buying the fuck out of this, and then hopefully the ETFs take off, which are more than likely going to happen. We're hearing so much about it going on right now. It's basically just people getting in position. It's people getting their shit together and getting ready to stock up on this, because they want to control it. Like having this is going to be controlled, because the dollar, it's going out the window quick. So keep that in mind. Mining stocks, which have been struggling this year, may rebound after the halving. I used to do a lot of investing in option trades into mining stocks, because if Bitcoin moves, that shit moves. And it was beautiful. Hut 8 was my baby right there. That's the one I went into. I had a lot of calls on Riot and Marathon. That was another great one. So if you guys are into original stocks, or not original stocks, but like stock trading and options, these are 3 bangers to keep your eyes on, and hit those fucking options, bro. Like, those will pay if you know how to trade options. I might even put a note down here, because I want to trade options. It's been like fucking 3 months. All right, let's see what else we got here. right, now I'm not really getting into any more of this, but that's good bit of information right there. We want to thank Pete Broker for that. If you guys see him on the timeline at Pete Broker, give him a shout out. He's got some good stuff on here. I love catching up with his news here. So we'll take a quick look at some of the price action on the meme coins by market cap going into the halving, just to see how things look. All right, so this is Solana ecosystem. You take a look at what's going on. We got dog with hat up here. But look at all these guys. These are, you should be familiar with these names. Solana, Chainlink, Render, dog with hat, the graph, Arweave, Jupiter, Wormhole, Bump. Now, if you look closely at these tickers, these are some of the ones that were trending in the last couple of days after that dip. Why is that? Because people are buying the real shit. They're not buying the bullshit. They're not giving a fuck about all of these dumbass things. They're buying the stuff of value that is been here. They want to have more of it because during this bull run, you could see something like Render being at like, I mean, I'm not even saying that. I have no idea what it'll be like, but you could see it potentially hitting some crazy kind of returns. I mean, just think about Solana was at $8. I'm not saying that this has the same situation, but just keep that in mind. We'll just say that. I mean, it's only got 384 million on the circulating supply. So keep that in mind. Jupiter, Wormhole, Bonk, I think people are sleeping on. I mean, look at this right now. It's just right here. It's providing so much opportunity. Pith, I got mine staked. Really don't care what happens with that at this point. I'm just letting that sit, and I'll look at it at another time. Helium, I know a lot of people like that because of the Helium mobile and all of that kind of stuff. Don't really care too much for Terra. Book and meme, that's getting more attention. That's all popping up more and more and more. So this is something that could potentially make a move to the top. You got to pay attention to the ones that are in this area right here. Slurf made a couple good moves, 44% in the last 7 days. The MAGA one, I think, let this drop all the way back down here, and I'll go heavy on this one going into the election. I think that's going to be a good play. When not looking too bad on the day, but pretty much flat on the last 7 days. This could be one that gets a pop. I mean, a lot of the cat coins could get a nice pop. I mean, this is a good point to look at. All right, work. Take notice to this. We've got the meme coins pretty much starting right here. We got Mew. I mean, all of these ones right here. Obviously not meme coins, but then there's Trump, Slurf. Shout out to Slurf, yo. I'm so happy about that one. This shit's fun. It's a good fucking community. But then we start seeing other ones. We got Sif or Wen, Myro, Popcat pops up. Going down here more, we start seeing Punk. Punk had a nice move. I didn't catch that one, but I'm hoping for a pullback, and I would like to get some of this one. This is the market cap. What do we have with the market cap? 84 million. I feel like this is going to be hundreds of millions for sure. I mean, it's got such a huge fucking exposure on Web 2 and shit like that. I mean, why not? What else we got? I mean, there's a bunch of stuff in here. Some of these coins that I'm not talking about, they could still make you lots of money too. So anything right here in the 7 days is pretty much down. It might be worth looking at. Smog, I got airdrops. I never really followed it. I didn't realize what it was up to. Didn't know anything about it. I don't know why I got it. There's another one, Chi Pepe, that was making a move today. But again, I just didn't know anything about it. By the time I looked closer at it, it was like already making a move from when I got the airdrop. If you can time it from when you get an airdrop and you just throw something at it right away, you usually have a better, like, I'm not even kidding, not even looking into it. Just literally airdrop, boom, let it hit. You should be, I don't know, you can probably do better than trying to wait for it to move, get in at that point. But I just want you guys to get a look of how you're starting to see your meme coins kind of where they're placed at and shit like that. Like, just, I went from the top list down. I didn't realize it wasn't being viewed, but you guys will see it real quick. CoinMarketCap has this set up really nicely. So you have Solana ecosystem, and basically all the ones on the Solana ecosystem. Pretty simple. But watch this, guys. You can just kind of look at these. I was talking about after this one, you start to see all the other meme coins that are on your timeline popping up over and over and over again. But start looking at that. Pick a couple of them that you like that seem like they're interesting. The name, maybe it's the ticker that catches your eye, maybe it's the market cap, whatever the case is, or maybe you've heard about it before, but get it, look into it. Spend some time. Be like, what is Solana going to be? Is this something I want to look into? It's got 11 million in the market cap. Does this have the potential to get to 100 million? That's a solid 10x there, right? So almost 10. But that's kind of like how some people go through this and do their own research. If you're in groups, you might see somebody post them, like get a pen and paper, write down the cash tag real quick, come look it up, see what you got. If it's something that you're into, boom, start making moves, talk about it, join their spaces if they have them. But that's how you find meme coins to get into it, other than just chasing and taking other people's advice. And then another thing is, if you really like the meme coin idea things, you really want to look for the ones that are kind of dead. That takes a little bit more skill and effort, and we can talk about that another time. But real quick, before we get off this page, I want to show you just the regular memes, just as far as the ranking where things are at. So Dogecoin top dog at 15 cents. We had this pull back to like 10, 11 cents, something like that, maybe even lower. So you had a good opportunity to get in. It's still down 20% on the day. This last 7 days. So this could be a good entry right here. Like if you didn't get the run up last time, I think Doge goes over $1. I honestly think the Doge goes over $1. I feel like it's too easy of a call. So I have a couple plays on Solana. I am looking to get a couple grand off of one of them and literally throw it on under. I want to be under 17 cents at the very last entry and just not touch it after that. Honestly, I just don't want to touch it after that. It's going to be like a 4 or 5x or something like that. At the very least, I get it. I mean, if all it hits was 30, that's not bad. But I mean, I think that this will be one of the first ones to make some significant moves. But the thing you got to like focus on, like, all right, what was running last cycle? What kind of coins were doing really well? We had Shiba. WIF wasn't around, but since WIF is in the game and it's at 2 billion and we have 21 for Doge, I would start to consider allocating some funds there. I think we got some catching up to do with some of these. Pepe doing its thing, and that's battling with Doge back and forth. That's basically the two brands. You got Solana, you got Ethereum. Both of these guys are bangers. Having exposure to both would be your smart fucking move here. But we'll see what happens. We'll see where it goes. Like last cycle we had when we were, if this is considerably the similar to the last run, we had stuff like Shiba where it was like, I think we shaved off like 4 zeros or something like that in that run up, maybe even more from basically like the first notice of like, hey, we're really in a bull run to like the end of it. There was a nice run like that. So start looking at those kind of things too with these bigger market caps where you have all these zeros. You're like, hey man, I want to really see what this has. Like Brett, that's at 6 cents because the market cap or the circulating supply is a little bit lower than some of these other coins, and there's a shit ton of people that poured into this, but it's only at 541 million. This one could be in the billions to trillions, maybe not trillions, maybe billions, because it's on Coinbase. This is one of the easier accessible ones, I think. So watch for this one to make some moves to get up here with these guys. Floki is a very slept one. I haven't heard many people talking about it, but isn't that the name of Elon's dog? When he gets excited, all he has to do is run a tweet. That thing going to the fucking moon. Like, it's stupid how quickly these shits run. But these coins should be something like pick 20 of them. And if you don't have exposure to like 25% of them, I think you're not doing yourself justice in this market. You can look at the market caps and look at, all right, so the better ones, and then look at the historic plays, see what it was at last time at all-time high. What would it take for it to get there? What other plays could be kind of ran in conjunction with this? We got a lot more opportunity this market than we did last time, in my opinion, because it's just more mature, more developed networks. The blockchains, especially, like we didn't have this going on Solana last time. It was just, buying Solana for the most part. I mean, there was a couple coins you could get into. Nothing like this though, not meme coin world. But then Bonk came around and changed that. But before that, it was just NFTs. NFTs was basically, that's all you got, those tokens. So get familiar with this, guys. I'm telling you, get familiar with CoinMarketCap in general. There's a lot of different tools on here. You can use your portfolio watch list. You can do so much with it. I'm not going to get into it. And they really make it easy to see the big picture of things. So memes, Solana ecosystem, gaming, and AI. If you don't realize like where the money is going, this should help break it down a little bit. So, and then you can go in crypto, basically has it broken down the same kind of way. It'll give you a couple of different ideas and ways to look at it. I'm not going past like the 10. So as we expect, Toncoin, I'm honestly surprised about that, but you're seeing more and more people talk about it. So It's probably going to make some nice moves. $6.37. Got a higher market cap than Doge, just barely. Interesting stuff, guys. So just keep your eyes on the market caps. Like, you can literally write these down, keep a journal, and just say, all right, I'm gonna pick these ones, market cap, see what it's at, and just keep a record for yourself, and especially on your most convicted plays. Because that should really help you out. But let's go ahead and take a look at some charts real quick. I know you guys probably tired of hearing me talk about all this crazy shit. And if you're not, word. I was gonna stop this early and try to get myself set up for I will have to stop at like 11:45 or so, because there's a minute at 12 I got to get in. I don't have to, but I'd like to. All right, so let's share this one right here. We got pups, $57.26. Got a market cap of 120 million. Let's see, right here, 23,246. It's been bouncing off of these areas right here. Not too bad. We had that big dip right there, but it got eaten up almost damn fucking instantly. Actually, over the last couple hours. But either way, it got eaten up pretty quickly here. So we're looking to see some move to the upside. Not sure how things will react with the market. So I've got time with this one. I'm not in any rush. I do have a nice bag of this though, and we'll see how it plays out. But this is pups. That was pups. This is runes. This is another play that I think that has the potential to kind of run with. Let me go ahead and pick the captions here. And yo, this is the time, guys. If your emotions are fucking have been in your trades, remove them bitches now, because shit's gonna get wild. All right, the ticket is Runes. This dude's pretty fucking active. Huge community. Not huge, but pretty nice sized community. A lot of people tuning into his spaces. 2.5 million on the market cap. 4,762 holders here. We're chilling at 0.002 for the price here. This has made some nice moves from down here. It looks like it's waiting to break out to the upside. Inverse head and shoulders right there. It looks like it's ready to go. This could be something that to pour your fucking bag on and let it get a run out and fucking cut it. But we'll see what happens. That looks good, in my opinion. And I don't know much, but it looks good. Making a nice bull flag. Looks good. Nice momentum play if you're looking for it. But yeah, man, that's what we're trying to do here. Find opportunity and share it with you guys so you know what to look for, kind of setups. We had this run up here, basically sold off, established new holders. Made a big W right here. Some people probably sold off a little bit there. Again, created new holders. And then boom, it took that point right there, right where it kind of bottomed at before. You see that right here. So it tells you that, like, hey, whoever was still holding here is probably these guys. Maybe some of them got out here that were kind of buying into this area, and then they established new holders and a new or a bigger community, I would imagine. It seems like they have grown, and this is just kind of shot up in the last day, because today's the day, baby. And we'll see what happens here. We'll see if we can get this to run up. But like I said, this does look like a nice formation. You got a flag. It's got an inverse head and shoulder looking like it's cooking up. Nice W right there. All in all, Runes looks like it's ready to go. I would be surprised if this doesn't take a nice rip. I don't care too much about the team and all of that. I'm really just looking at the numbers here and see what happens. Seeing that they're active does make me happy, but it's nothing I'm ready to put my whole bag into. So. But yeah, this does look like a good setup right here, personally. All right, let's see what else we got on the list here. We'll take a little look at Kira. If you don't know who Kira or what Kira is yet, you haven't been paying attention, but this is the ecosystem coin for the Cyber Frogs. It's probably my favorite project on Solana. That and Bored Ape Solana Club. And it's not even for what it offers utilities. It's just, I like holding those projects. I like fucking with the communities. I like how I feel owning those collectibles. The what's it called? The Bored Ape Solana Club. I just named my PFP one, the one that I set up earlier. I'll probably go back to it at some point. I just literally in the metadata named it SMS. Like it's if you go buy it, it says SMS $1270. Like if you go look up 1270 in the collection, you'll see my name next to it. And I think that's fucking cool. And like some other guys, instead of being like, yeah, that is cool, this one does it too, they're like, yeah, well, this guy did it. And I'm like, fucking, that's great, dude. But I'm talking about this one. I don't see you posting about your cool shit because ours is cooler. But no, I'm kidding. It's not any cooler. Anybody can do the same shit. My point about it was it's fucking dope that you can name your shit that. And like everybody else sees it. You have to pay to like burn that off and get it rewritten. And that shit's cool. So have fun with it. And not every NFT is going to do that, but the technology is there, and I think it's right. So let's look at Kira. We're at 14 cents right now, 5.4 million on the market cap, 2,390 holders on here, chilling at, like I said, 14 cents. It bounced off of the 10 cent mark right there. Everything looks good with this, guys. This is ready to make the move, make that nice move to the next all-time high. Love to see this kind of setup right here, guys. It's almost exactly like this. It just goes down and moves up. I've got myself a couple more frogs chilling. Got a money bag up here, waiting for this thing to cook. I'm guessing not that idea. And for the record, frogs fuck. I don't know if you knew that or not, but now you know. Let's see what else we got here. Let's move gears over to Myro. Is this going to be a race with Myro and Kira? It's not going to be a fair race. Maybe it will, but market caps are vastly different. And I mean, it's not a comparable situation. Anyway, we'll see what happens first, though. Myro's at 15 cents right now. It's got a market cap 156 million, 49,190 holders on here. It's been bouncing along this line, looking like it wants to make a move to the upside. I'm going to say it with everything because I'm just bullish right now. If it doesn't make the move, we're back down here. We're back down revisiting some of these lows. But we had that flash and jump. So let's see where that lined up at, actually. That can be an indicator. I'm going to go get some water. Give me a second. All right, yeah, again, Myro, 15 cents, and we've seen highs up to almost 40 cents. I was at like 38, so we got some room to run to hit that all-time high again. Again, 156 million on the market cap there, 49,190. Things look good. Myro looks like a good entry, in my opinion. This would be something, if you don't have exposure, where you could find it on the next run-up. It made a very quick fucking run-up, so if you don't catch it, you probably regret it, but that's life. My goal is to hit, oh, look, 69 people in here. Right. Yeah, let me zoom out here, and you'll see what we're looking at. 60. Oh, wait, did I take it off? No, there it is. 69 cents. I was going to say on 420. I don't think we're going to get it, so I moved it over here. The reason I did that is because if you look at this, I guess we're not going to look at this. What do I have to go out to a year? This doesn't make any sense. Oh, okay. I remember what I was doing. All right, what I'm saying here is if you want this to come to the all-time high over here, I think my idea with this was it's going to have to take some time to get there. And by that, it would have to kind of equally make this big gap to fill this one right there, unless it takes a dramatic jump up like this one did. But it seemed like there was a lot more momentum and excitement here. I don't know, and I don't see much excitement right now. That's why I'm thinking this might be a buy. This might be an entry because not a lot of people are talking about it. You can see it's moved up from down here, though. It did bounce off of the 9 cents in the last, week or so. So keep your eyes on Myro. If you don't have exposure, again, could be a good opportunity here. Let's take a look at Bonk, see how that looks real quick. Still coming down. It's almost at that top right there. That looks like it doesn't want to go any lower. We've had a couple flashes through the pan, but everything else looks like it's holding off pretty good. Bonks at 4 zeros, 1507, and it's got 1.2 trillion on, is that, no, billion on the market cap, and then 701,414 holders. Bonk looks like it's finding its bottom. If it goes any lower, again, I think we'll catch here. But hopefully we just stay above these tops right here, so it just bounces off top of that, and then we continue trying to find and establish some support so we can move to the next level. What else we got? JLP finally went up to 255. Same story with this. It was just running straight up, started going sideways. I got out of it because it was just boring. Looks like it made a tiny little bit of a leg up here, which is good for them. But overall, it's just such a boring, slow ride right now. I don't really even care to touch it. 258 million on the market cap, $2.55 right now, 34,150 holders. It's a great coin for safety, in my opinion, because you don't really have too many downsides. When it does, you can just buy a shit ton more of it and watch it correct itself. But overall, JLP, safer position in a very volatile world, but boring as can be right now. Then we got a dog with hat. It's sitting at $2.97 right now. And let's move. Let's see. All right. Well, looks like we got $3 back with. It's sitting at it's just 3 billion right there, and 128,974 holders. Looking good over here with WIF. It's back on its way back up. It's finding, looks like it found a rocket ship, to be honest with you. Oh, look, it did. If you don't got Eddie, give it your chance right now. This probably goes to like $10 fucking or so this cycle. I don't know. What do we got? Like another 5 or 6x with like all of the regular utility coins or something like that. Some of them are going to hit more than that. Some of them might, but I don't know. I wonder if there's an average or a way to look at that. Let's see. The cat with hat. We can look at that one. Dog. We just looked at that. Let's look at cat with hat. Skipping over Jupiter, it's just Jupiter's Jew and Jupiter. If you like the Solana ecosystem, you want to buy it, that's a good coin. Yeah, this play is super fucking boring, and I got a lot of soul tied into it, so I got to make a decision on a better play that's quicker, or I need to get out of this one and move on, because it's just, or forget about it, just completely forget about the play until it hits an all-time high again, well, until it gets past this bar. Out. And then we have Founder Without Abs. Looks like they had a little bit of movement. I bought some of it yesterday after the stream. Up 8.68%, and it hasn't lost a penny. This is a tiny coin, guys. Let's see. There was Doodle swapped for Founder Without Abs. Doodle swapped here, Doodle swapped there. So little swaps here and there. I guess there's like, I have no idea what the fuck any of this means, honestly. I'll be straight up with you. But hey, little buys here and there, Founder Without Abs. It doesn't take much for this coin to move because it's so low. You can put $1,000 in here and be a huge fucking holder of the coin. No reason to do all that though. So, and this coin, I'm pretty sure that this crown thing right here is the founder wallet. That's why I'm not 100% sure who that is exactly, but I know this coin is what's it called? it's Dean's coin, and he's doing everything he can to get this thing connected and built, put into hackathon, so on and so forth. That kind of shit happens. All it takes is a couple deposits in here to make this thing run. But like I said, this is a super low cap, risky coin to get in if you're trying to get quick money. This probably isn't the play, but an unremarkable coin that you can support, that's definitely a place to go. Dean works for Super Team UK. He's the founder of Doodle Devils and founder without ads. I wouldn't talk about him if I didn't trust him. Bottom line. All right, look at our boy Slurf Daddy. This thing's doing pretty good, yo. Yo. Tell me this ain't the best fucking background. Look at that shit. BKB all day, baby. Can you see it? Yeah, there you go. Goated. Let's see. 43 cents. We need to get back to $1. I might have to put another. Can I get 2 of these? Clone. Yeah, let's get 2 of them. I need to double this up. Probably crank this one up a little bit. All right, that looks better. All right, so we had the 5, or you guys know the story of Slurf. If you don't, go on my YouTube page. I'll get the link for you right now since you guys are all in here. Let me see. Hey, we got another follower, a subscriber, 965. Trying to get to 1,500 at the end of this month. We still have a few more days to get there. It might not be the easiest thing in the world to do, but I'm sure that we can get there with you guys' support. Share it out, get some people in there, and I'll be super fucking pumped when we get there. But hey, we'll keep going. Now, what the hell? Oh, yeah, right here. All right, this is dropped into the chat. You should be able to see it, I think. Right. So if you guys want to check out the YouTube channel, if you're not subscribed, go ahead and take a look at it. And there's some of the videos on there. I think the first one on videos is the sled video. It's the most amazing meme coin story ever. And I'll leave it at that. It's the craziest story. You won't believe what you're about to see. It's nutty. But yeah, check that out. That is my my channel, and there'll be some more updates coming out. I put in a couple shorts yesterday, and now I have to remember where my screen is. So so yeah, there we go with Slurp. 43 cents, almost 44 cents right there. 62,024 holders, and it's at 217 million market cap. Absolutely great numbers to see over here. We'll see this thing at $1 in no time. The other magnet probably really does the trick, but we'll see what happens. Move this over just a little bit and go from there. Yeah, that's good. All right, what else do we got? About 11 o'clock. Let's go ahead and take a look at Bored Ape Solana Club. Pretty much flat down, if anything. This has come down since from about $1 and change. Like you had your nice run here of the last few days or months, whatever. But yeah, nothing really wild going on over here. Just chilling. Great time to accumulate. There's only 42 cents right now. I've seen this in like 80, 90 cents very easily. It's got $382,000 on the market cap and 1,699 holders. Could be worse. Could be a lot worse, but I believe in that team. I believe in that 100%. So, hey, fuck it. Let's see what else we got here. We want to take a look at. Yeah, let's take a look at Nub real quick. Nub looks like it wants to go back up at some point, so I'm just going to hold on to my bag of that and see what happens. It's 42 million in the market cap, 21,000 holders on that. Here's Turt. Had a nice bounce from the bottom there, but other than that, really nothing going on with that one. But it's got, let's see, the market cap, not even a million, at 975,941 with 225 holders. Might be a slow grower, but I think it'll be a grower. Then we got, I'm not going to look at these ones. Maybe Book of Memes. Well, ones you should just go take a look at yourself. You got Retardio, you got Doge on Sol, Fuck ETH, and then Book of Meme. You should really look into that. And then Pups. I think we talked about Pups and Runes. I think we even talked about Punky, right? Yeah. So that should be all of them. As far as meme coins go. So give me about 3 minutes. I'm going to go run upstairs real quick, and then I'll be back. We'll go look at some of the NFT prices and see what we got cooking over there. I got a couple things I want to talk to you about. Asset Dash, maybe, if we can get to it. The grass farming thing, and technically as well. So give me a second. I'll be right back with you guys. Hey, let's go. All right, what do we got? What do we got? What do we got here? Oh, shoot. What? Yo, have you guys ever heard of Webacy? Wallet monitoring, safety scoring for your crypto wallet, embedded safety APIs for DApps. Let's take a little dive into this. I didn't expect this last time, but holy crap. Olivia, what's going on? Do Web3 safely. This is awesome. Now on Solana, let's open a new tab there. Webacy beta for Solana is now fully developed. Users who signed up to the waitlist and got accepted can now use Webacy to stay protected in the Solana ecosystem. If you're not accepted or didn't apply, don't worry. It'll be open for public access. Stay tuned. Let me go ahead and show some love here. Bookmark this for a later review. Oh shoot! This is tight. I've got so many airdrops from this fucking. I didn't know what this coin was. Let me follow these guys too. I am following them. Follow me back, llamas. What the fuck? Little llamas. All right. I got a DM from these guys. That's why I was asking if you guys knew about this. I heard about them. I saw them. I didn't know what they did. But now, very interesting. Revoke your unused and unwanted approvals. And they're across all chains. I fuck with them. I like it. Yeah, this a token that comes to mind. This way to check. This is Solana token. If you're tired of being rugged by LPs, then here's some info for you. We put together the best ways to keep yourself from getting rugged. Let's go over this real quick, and then we'll get into some other stuff. This is tight. All right, so let's go back to the top. All right, so WebAC is do Web3 safely, wallet monitoring safety score for your crypto wallet. Now it's on Solana. We got this opened up over there. We're going to take a look at that so you guys can see it. Let me turn this fucking thing on so you can actually see it, not just have me say that. Bang. Why is... There you go. So this is just a security measure, not just a security measure, but a great security measure for Solana users. Security is always an issue. I know people don't talk about it unless they get rugged. They don't care about it and don't think it's important until it happens to them. I see it all the fucking time, and I try to tell people about it, but people kind of just, they don't care. I actually had a space called Simply Security because last summer, my dumbass wasn't paying attention to what I was doing, and I ended up getting drained like an idiot. But shout out to the Ghost Kid DAO. Shout out to Shadow. He was there and answered my questions, helped me out, and explained what happened to me, and helped me get back on my feet. Sent me a couple Ghost Kid. Well, not a couple. He sent me a Ghost Kid, and he sent me some Soul to get me back in the game. And I made a mistake right after. You guys go watch the video. You can find out the rest of the story there. But just to bring it full circle, one of our homies, I think it was NYF Soul, he has like a green pixelated background Ghost Kid with like devil horns on it or something like that. Pretty sure. Off the top of my head. But anyway, I saw that he got drained, so I sent him one of my Ghost Kids, sent him 0.5 Soul, which is what I'm bringing this up for. I told everybody to drop their wallet because I wanted to see whose wallet who wanted to put their wallet out there. Usually that means something's going to be sent to one of them or all of them. I'm doing this thing with Solana Made Simple's community to collect wallets so I can do airdrops if I can ever get any kind of collaborations, if I can get any kind of anything from any project, any coins, anything that I can do, any of my own artwork. I might send out, to everybody in there. I might just make a bunch of different one-on-ones or something and send it out. But my goal is to get a list of these things and hold on to it. So like I'm going to put together a Google Doc so you can do it the right way. Because a few people responded, but the same people that responded, they didn't interact with any of the other like post information, anything like that. I'm not doing it because I want like likes or anything. I want to see that it's valuable to you guys, and I'm not wasting my time putting it there first. Because if you guys aren't seeing it, I know that on the timeline people are seeing that stuff. But the other thing was whoever was like the most active and engaged just from their wallet and the post that I could see, I was going to give you 0.5 and a GKD. But nobody did that. So I was like, well, this seems stupid. They didn't interact. Nobody paid attention over here. What do I do? Like and it's nothing wrong. Like, yeah, you wanted something, you did your part, but it's like, do the whole thing, get rewarded for what you're doing. That's my point. It's not like I'm trying to, yeah, whatever. But it worked out because somebody was maybe in need. I don't know if he was in need or not. I was just paying it forward. Dude got drained, lost some shit. I wanted to do my part and get back. But WebAC, it's pretty interesting here. Like I said, it's more or less just about safety and keeping your shit, together so you don't lose it. I'll give you a score on here. I'm going to dive into this more. Analyze your Solana wallet against thousands of risk factors. Just enter your address. Fuck, dude. I don't want to do this. I'm going to use the burner. I'm going to use fuck. Let's use this one. Let's see what we got here. Oh, you got to do your email too? Why do you want my email? Because you're going to send me spam? Get full assessment? Yo, this is kind of cool, guys. Look. All right. All right, so this has a quick assessment, connect website for a full report of your entire wallet history. Okay. I'm going to be judged like a motherfucker. Oh, man, what is this going to be? This is my fucking degen wallet, so we'll see how fucking dirty this fucking thing is. I feel like this is like coming from a dirty strip club late at night with all the boys, and like you're not proud about where you just came from, and you're about to find out. No, I don't want this shit. I want it for free. Right now. No, not yet. How would you like to proceed? For free. WebAC is live on Solana. Connect your Phantom wallet or your favorite Solana wallet to get your wallet safety score and set up Wallet Watch to keep tabs on all of your transactions. We'll do that later. So, I have a safety score of 45 out of what? 50? Because that's good. Maybe. Maybe not. I'm going to go with that's not too bad. But I also don't know what it could be. Risk profile, scan for issues. I hope it's fast because it's Solana. Oh, where'd it go? All right, you guys, you get the idea. I'll look more into this and give you a better breakdown of what the hell we're doing here because I'm learning as we go. Welcome to Wallet Watch now on Solana. WebAC's Wallet Watch is the industry's fastest notification service. Get SMSs. That's me. I'm sorry. I can't even take my shit serious sometimes. Get me and or emails of mempool and confirmed advance approvals and transactions for as many wallets as you want. Incoming and outgoing transactions, contract calls and signatures, airdrops, royalty payouts, successful trades, and more. That's kind of fucking dope. That's actually really fucking dope. So, like, if you were to set up, let's say you get like Doodle Devils, you play Doodle Dash, and you get payments from there. Like, you get a score, you get the payments, whatever the case is. Every time you get that, it'll come out. Like, let's say with Meerkats, you get the you're supposed to get WEN deposited into your thing for listing it. I don't know if I ever got any, or if I did something wrong, or whatever the case is. But they're also having an art upgrade. Just a side note. I talked about that before. Anyway, WebAC. This looks tight. If you're watching WebAC, if you're in the crowd, I will be in contact with you as soon as I get done this, and let's talk. This looks fun. But this is something that I'd like to talk more about and dive into and do a full, like, kind of in-depth review on it, because I think this is like, it keeps you from having to look at your phone because the shit that you're looking for is right here. Like, if you're waiting on an airdrop, you don't have to wait. You'll have a notice. Contract calls and signatures, that I'll have to look into a little bit more. But notification while I watch your authorized WebAC. Let's just set this up. Fuck it. I'm here. All right, guys, don't fucking call me or do anything. Jesus Christ, I didn't know that was. Stop sharing. My bad. I do not need you guys having that number. And if you do call me, I'll change it. I swear to God, it wouldn't be that hard. So don't be fucking stupid. 717-203. You can figure out the last four. Go for it. Give me a call. Let's do that. Well, that's done. And sure, you can have my email. Why not? Last used, continue with email. Gang. Yo, you want to hear a funny story? I was at the, never mind, I'm not going to get into it. I'll tell you guys another time. 8, 9, 9, 8, 6, 9, 7, 6, 9. Cool. All right, I guess I'll get updates on my phone and stuff now. Awesome. Way to go. Add more wallets for backup. Plan. You can get a plan with this. There is a payment for the Pro. You got monthly or annually. The single wallet protection is free for 7 days. No payment required. One wallet, risk score, access, whatever. All right, so you guys can check this out if you want to. I'll be talking to you more about this, I'm sure. I just wanted to take a look at it and get set up just because it's interesting. They reached out to me, so we'll see what we can get into. But let's take a spin over to NFTs. I'm just looking at some tweets and stuff. Here, fuck it. Let me just put this up so you guys can see it too. All right. Suey. And what the fuck is this guy doing? Oh, coffee, I guess. I don't know what that means. Anyway, I guess that's good. Hey, Cyberfrogs, get it? Let's fucking go. Retweet that, John. And let's see what else. All right, that's it. That's all on the timeline. I'll take a look at the bookmarks real quick, and I'm going to open a tab. And we'll take a look at what we got. Ruka, shut the door. And come up in here. Put all these problems. Ruka, you want to go say hi? Come on. Say hi. All right. Do your thing. Talk to the people. You're such a big baby. All right, get down. Go. Go. Come on. All right, what do I have down here? So Asset Dash, I think I told you about the meme flow and how that was set up yesterday. I'm doing the review. I started yesterday, didn't finish it because I got distracted, I'm not gonna lie to you. But we're gonna be doing a full video on that, and I'm gonna do a short version of that as well. Then grass farming. I want to take a look at that, tell you a little bit about that. It's really fucking easy to do because you don't do anything. You just set it up and you're like, all right, that's it. Pay me. And then doing the referrals like does help you out a lot, but it's free money, and it's one where you don't have to really do anything. So I wanted to share that with you because it's the simplest way to farm. Like, just let your computer kind of do its thing. Mutant Mon at 3.55 running up. If their floor gets to like 10, I'll feel like I made a bad choice in hindsight because I sold one for 10 something. That's probably going for probably 20 or 30 right now, which is kind of shitty. But I really don't fucking care. Profit. I probably spent maybe 2 or 3 sold on these things altogether, and I had over 12 back, so that's a W. I just didn't trust the whole Pokemon Mutant Mon. I thought that was really weird, but I guess nobody else seems to think that that's a problem, that they're just completely copying Pokemon. But hey, whatever. It is cool. Like, I didn't hate it. It just, the copyright stuff just really kind of deterred me. Fucking Degenerate Apes ran up to 12.6. They were at 9. I was trying to get them before 10. I did not get the opportunity. My trades didn't play out quick enough. Don't know why Fargon is still here. They suck. They don't suck. I'm just saying they seem to like not. I don't know what they do. It's just front-facing frogs or something. Like, what the hell? And yeah, this shit ain't even showing. There it is. Mad Lads 110, looking good by now, under 95. Look, these things got a potential to drop down, under 100. It would be hard for a lot of people not to get in there. I know that there's a lot of lads trying to pick up more lads. They're trying to accumulate. So seeing some of them tweet about it, I could definitely see that this price go down more because they're trying to, coop or get more and more. They get under 100, I'll be in the hunt, 100%. Tensorians, I'm fucking pissed. I bought one for a little over 20. I had to take a loan out on it, and I got like close to 18 soul maybe on it, maybe 18.5, close to that one really. But definitely took an L on that one. It is what it is. Because I told you guys when I was looking at it, I was looking at the listing. Somebody mentioned in a tweet about how somebody on the team or whatever was like just selling a lot into bids. And I just watched on there where it was like the sell and buys are different. Buys are somebody who wants to buy it off the fucking the floor. And then you have the sells where they're just filling them into bids over and over and over and over and over. So once I noticed that was going on, I was like, man, fuck this shit. Like, I don't want nothing to do with them. I'm good on it. I don't want to get caught in that position, and it worked out. The dude said these would probably go below 10 soul, and I was like, damn, no way. I don't want to be caught in that. Like, that's wild. And once I looked closer, sure enough, it did not look good. So I took the small L, but I'll get it back something else. That's just kind of like the thing. That's one thing about loans, man. Like, you can hedge your bet. Like, if you think that the price is going to go down, you can do that. One thing, I should have done that. I should have sold it and did a price lock. Didn't think of that because I don't think about that. That's all. I'm going to write that down. Remind myself to do price locks. I did a whole tutorial breakdown walkthrough with price locks for Tensorians because I wanted to be like on their team and be one of their interns, and they didn't even respond to the fucking video. So whatever. Down with them. I'm just kidding. Somebody else got it, but I don't know. I haven't seen anything from them, so who knows what's going on with that. Puppetario. I got one of these pretty damn low, and this is doing pretty good, so I'm happy with that. Theory of Gravity fucked me because I didn't know that they had a tweet that I missed that window to do the whitelist. I sent them 1,000 fucking thug and got nothing out of it, so I hope they go to 0. Homeowners Association with Parcel, who knows what they're going to be doing. I feel like they were doing a lot better previously. Retardio Cousins, you're seeing their volatility in their price just means people are probably accumulating, cheating, but I think they got a solid fucking community and they're probably going to take over Solana. It'd be hilarious to see that play out like that. Geo Boden's chilling around 5 soul. Who really cares about that? Lower and lower and lower for the Fox Federation. I mean, that's sad, dude. But hey, and even lower for fucking Planos. The only thing, man, like these are good projects that have a great opportunity to recover and come back at some point. Are you willing to wait for that? That's the bet, because there's going to be other projects that are going to do better. Like a Retardio is almost twice what a famous fox is. A Retardio is almost twice of what a floored famous fox is. And if you do the buy it now, it's the same price as 2. 2 famous foxes is equal to 1 Retardio at right now. They've been way higher. Yikes, we're in it. This is going to be a fun fucking bull run because shit that does not make any sense. You can't do any kind of NFT math or crypto math. Nothing fucking for nothing. Remixulated soul babies, faded them, 0.82. This shit should not make any sense. Oh, word. Solana Stone, I sold mine for 1.4 something. Like an idiot. I thought this shit was going to 0. Went up to like 2 something like yesterday. Right back down. Love to see it. Any lower, this could be an entry around 1. Let's see. Now, I'm curious, do mid-ladies Fumageddon, do they run? They're up 40%. Who knows? We got the Cyber Frogs at 8.06. I was trying to grab another one before they hit 8. We'll see how the day plays out. Price is down to 73. I might change my mind on that and accumulate some more of these. I don't know how that's going to go over the time, but I am learning the game a little bit better. Really kind of fading all this. I don't know what that is, but it's expensive. You got Bodalgos at 4.65. Love the Bodalgos. Don't love them at this price. No offense, just I only want to support them because it's easy, but like at the same time, I don't really care that much. I'd rather support Zero Monkey Biz because I like the one-on-one art. I like that. It's pretty dope. But I think there's a lot of benefits, I guess, if you're into like that community, you get in with that crowd. Probably pretty dope. I see a lot of people like it. So it's something to look at. That would be a good entry project, honestly. I think there's a good information through that Discord and it's like it's safe-ish. Zero Monkey Biz, again, I like them, but I wanted them to go down in price, and they went the other way. So what do you know? Heistland, you can buy these for super fucking cheap. So I guess, what if you took 0.4 and then you took 1 soul, maxed out everything, and like did all of, like, because these things have little structures that help you get more of the key. So I'm doing the best I can to learn that game and get it down packed. But these used to be the same price as these guys right here. 73, and they've dropped down. So if you're trying to trade these might be a good bet too. Just let me get mine first. And let's see, is there anything else? Elements. I wish that said 420. That'd be way cooler, but it's 419. That should be a sign you guys should be buying them. Not financial advice. The fact that Transdimensional Federation or Fox Federation and the Triple S famous Fox Federation are like not that far away from price right now is stupid. And that's stupid and crazy. Saga Monk's down to 3. Whew. Dead on Solana. I don't know what these are, but I want to click it. What the fuck are these? I'm good. I like the image better than the NFT. That's how I do research sometimes, guys. I just look at it and say, nah, I like that. That look cool. It might be something good, dude. I don't fucking know. If it's your bags, it's your bags. Not, whatever. Gen 3s, that's not bad. Entry price. I think that they're building a nice community, trying to at least pushing that envelope forward. But yeah, guys, we'll only keep looking at these. Damn, this is running up. This was at like 10 sold the other day. 2 of them. Didn't have the soul ready to fucking buy it. I should have just sent everything on loans and bought one of them and figured it out afterwards. If it goes back to 10, that's exactly what I'm going to do. I'm going to loan everything out, buy one of these, trust me, bros, and then go from there. That's 100% what I'll do. Send these back to 10. SMB barrels. Fuck, these are straight at like 30, 40, 50 or some shit like that. That is insanity. Insane, this shit. I'm almost dumbfounded that these prices have gone down. 9 heroes. I don't know if you can use this thing in game, but the fact that it's only 277, they got the coolest looking Solana game. Again, you can't make any sense out of this stuff. Marms, I don't even know why you made a silly little fucking hamster thing, but all right, that's it. That's all we're gonna look at when it comes down. I don't feel like looking at it anymore. But there is something I do want to show you. So let's go to that. Boom, boom. All right. All right, guys. So this is Graphs. This is all you do. You set it up, you give it your email, whatever, and then your computer will get this. It'll run the bandwidth you hit refresh. I made a bunch of tweets about it. I'm not going to get into a bunch of how-tos or whatever. You guys are going to have to go through my tweets. Just search grass on the little question thing. Figure it out. But, oh, fuck, I didn't hit that button. So this, I guess, was a referral bonus. Somebody signed up off of mine. You get 5,000 of them. So yeah, I'm definitely going to be trying to give them. If I get a bunch of people doing the referrals, I'm going to just do some giveaways throughout the Solana Made Simple community, because why not? Like, I'm not, I'd be greedy as fuck to keep to myself. But like, I'll definitely keep notice on, like, if it's what, like 15K, because I have 3 of them pending. So if there's 15K, I'll divide that person by what I earn when I get the drop, and then divide that between, you know, some people in that community. If we can get more people in the community signing up for this, because you set it up and like that's it. Like, I can close this right here. Still farming. So if you guys are interested in that, I want to drop this in here in the chat so you guys can check it out. I don't think you can click that. I don't know if that's a possibility. Are you able to do that? Wait, could I do this? Oh, this is tight. Yes. Where you going? Hey, you see that little QR code up there? That's pretty cool. So all you guys got to do is scan that, and you can get set up with grass. So I'll leave that up for a minute. What else do we got? I wanted to show you about that. But yeah, basically all you do is farm that, use your bandwidth. You can use your Android phones and shit like that too. So there's a couple different ways to actually farm it, but all it does is just use the stuff in the background. You don't have to post about it. I only post about it to show you guys, and I try not to do that often, maybe like 2 or 3 times a week. I think it's beneficial to do the easy ones and the ones that nobody's talking about. You can look into the details, see how it's all broken down and stuff like that if you want to, but I'm not going to get into that. But overall, man, Bitcoin's taking over the timeline, taking over everybody's attention right now. If you're not into it, I would be very like leery and just slow down a little bit, let it do what it does. Hold on a second, bro. What's up, bro? Come here. Go. What are you doing? You're nuts. But what was I saying? I don't even remember. This just got me completely unfocused. But anyway. But the last thing I'll show you guys is a great way to get some liquidity if your shit's all locked up. Let me get to texture. I had these guys in my space quite a while ago when I was doing a lot more reviews and like bringing people on that had something of value that they had to share. There was nothing to buy from these guys, just to use their service. That was like my favorite part about it. They weren't shilling. They weren't trying to get you to do anything crazy. They were just like, yo, check out what we got. And they've grown. And it was cool to see a project like this come up and see how they've grown and kind of where they've gone in the space. Let's present it now. You see her? Are you being shy? But yeah, if you guys, let me click this on. There we go. So again, in the top corner there, that QR code that can get you set up with grass. So you can start farming that. We're literally making money right now while we're talking. But then we have the light and dark mode on this thing. Let's switch it up. Oh, I do like that blue. That's nice. Then we have borrow and lend tokens. So you can go in here, connect your wallet to it, and then whatever tokens you got, you can borrow, and then it gives you the LTV. So like your best bet would be to get liquidity off your tokens, and then it's locked tokens receive USD or sold for 7 days, no liquidation. So it's good to know that, but take a look at this, guys. It's something that's very useful if you're good at leveraging your money and stretching it. This makes it super easy and able to do that. Then they got the NFTs that you can also lend your NFTs and get sold from, but somebody has to be willing to take the NFT. Then you got borrow sold with your NFT, so you can borrow sold from your liquidity. You put your asset up and then you get liquidity back. So that's how that works in 13 seconds, I guess. And then you get these things called pixels, and these pixel points are like percentages. So like you get basically a kickback for using their service is the best way to explain that. So like if you borrow and then it's a certain amount, there's a certain ratio of points that's kind of tied to it. You get that back as soon as you fulfill your agreement, whether you're borrowing or lending NFTs or tokens. But that's it, guys. That's everything I wanted to go over today. I did want to stop this a little bit earlier because I am going to go ahead and try to check this mint out. I might have to send some Bitcoin to a different wallet or something. I don't really remember. So I want to take some time to check that out. But I want to thank you guys for tuning in and checking this shit out today. Seriously, take that QR code, scan it, get yourself over to Grass and get that fucking referral set up and get some of your friends in there. Like, you can get your family members that got Androids, just farm this shit, and like it's nothing. It's just seamlessly like getting you extra money. And if it doesn't pay out and it's a waste of our time, at least we didn't have to go on engage and farm and get farmed. We just sit there and let it collect the bandwidth. So could be something, could be nothing. I wanted to share that with you. All right, so we covered that. We went over, what was this one here? Talked about meme flow the other day, so I'm going to be doing that review pretty much after this. Webacy, I'm going to contact them and see what they got cooking. And then I'm going to do a video on that grass farming, basically just showing you again what we just did right here because it'll look cooler. That's everything I got today. Good luck if you're fucking around with the runes and all of that kind of stuff. You're a BTC person. Absolutely, happy for you, and I wish you nothing but the best. If you're like me, kind of sitting this one out, waiting for the the dust to settle and see what the play is and where I can get in there, that's not a problem. I got more time than I want to risk with trying to get in and do the race. So we'll see where we end up. But all in all, this is a great stream. I want to thank you guys for tuning in and being a part of this. Olivia, I reached out to you. I did get your messages. I have not made a decision yet. I'm still kind of looking at things right here. So we'll reach back out to you. And if anybody, just for the record, if I ever say I'll get back to you, I 100% promise you I will get back to you, especially if I texted it to you. Like, I know I will get back to you. I'm very good at that. If I get more than like 2 or 3, like, hey, I'll probably mute you and just never talk to you again because I'm really, really good at respect and really, really good at like doing business with people. Really, really good at like telling you, like, I ask you very nicely. So I will, and that's for everybody, not Olivia. Like, she asked me something yesterday just to let you know. She does great work from what I've seen. I'm just taking my time. I don't just fucking make a decision like that. I want to make sure it's exactly what I want and it's who I want to go with everything. Hey, I'm not indecisive. I'm very particular. Like, that's how you should be with every fucking thing. I think it's like very particular about it because if you just jump the gun, it could be something you're not happy with, and then you're going to blame somebody else for your stupid ass decision of not taking your time, checking out what's going on, and making the best decision for yourself. You're not always fucking right. We make mistakes. It's easy to make mistakes and bad choices, and your gut's going to guide you. If your gut tells you to chill. If somebody's persistent, like, you forcing something that shouldn't be forced, player. Like, that's not how things are done naturally. Nothing in life it comes out of a forced situation. It usually has some kind of problem. So we'll get there. And I'll be honest with you, I don't mind how my shit looks. I really don't. And for me being someone that's never streamed before, this is dope. But I think that she has more, like, the people that are in that area, they know more than I do about streaming and all that kind of stuff. So definitely take that into consideration. But again, I'm in no rush to do anything. I'm here for the long haul. I'm having a good time. So I hope you guys are too. That's all I got for you today. You be safe, take care, make sure you take profits, and hope you guys become millionaires. We'll see you in the next stream. Today is Friday, so we are done with streaming for the week. We'll catch you on Sunday, 8:10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. That's our space that I have. I don't know if we have any guests, if I bring anybody last minute, but I'll have plenty of things to talk about and bring you guys up in the conversation. I'm sure we'll be talking about something to do with runes and maybe some trading or something like that. But either way, we'll have some things to talk about. I'm going to reach out to Texture and Webacy, actually, see if they're interested. But either way, you guys be safe, and I'll catch up with you.